Hello friends, I hope everybody's doing well. So 5 years ago, I bought this 1961 Postal Gravely Model Li, and when I first got it, when I went to look at it, it didn't run. So what I found with it was it had bad gas in it, for one thing. So I flushed out the gas tank. I think I probably cleaned out the carburetor without taking it off. And I was trying to start it, and every once in a while I get a putt out of it. So I kept trying and trying until finally I decided the points must be dirty. So I took the magneto off and I replaced the points on it. Everything on this tractor is pretty much original. Has the original ignition wire on it, wig nut here. Also, the way you could tell if it's a Postal Gravely is it has this government tag on it. I think this one says November 61 when it was issued to the United States Post Office. It had the fuel tap with the rubber line on it. So I had this sediment bowl here. I think it's period correct. So I put that on, and I also had the metal fuel line that goes right to the carburetor here. And this has all kinds of decals on it here for the shifters and everything. Wonder if I had another decal for the throttle. Oh yeah, it does. Everything's marked here. Throttle. I think it says emergency shut off here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I thought I saw a decal on it. Anyway, at any rate, oh yeah, right here. It's on the hood. Emergency stop. That's to shut it off by the magneto here. You ground the magneto out. I don't know if it's period correct. I'm pretty sure it is. It has a kill switch right here too. Do you press the button and it'll kill the engine. So I did that so far. They did not come with a sulky hitch, which whether it came with a sulky or not, I would think that it would have been a good idea for it to come with it, because what happened here was, and I seen it on a couple of these, when you don't have this sulky hitch on, you could easily hit the ground with the flywheel here, and it cracked it. What else? Alright, so I checked the gas. The last time we had this running was a year ago, and I had the cultivator on it, and I had to cultivate up along the side by the fence here to like even that out some, because it had a hill, and it also had a big hole where the door opened, so I straightened that all out with it. I'll pin that video in the description if anybody wants to see the machine cultivating. I used it a few times. I had the sickle on it once, mower deck on it once, and like I said, the cultivator. So like I said, I'll pin that in the description. It had the original muffler on it, and it had a big hole in it. Pulling it inside the storage one day, I almost caught something on fire in there, a piece of cardboard or something. It was just breathing fire, so I was forced to have to put a new muffler on it. I was able to save the manifold here, and I'm pretty sure I replaced the 1-inch nipple here and then put the muffler on it. If I could get my magnifying glass out, I want to go inside and show you. Well, not my magnifying glass, my flashlight. I had to pull a few other Gravely's out to get to the Postal, and this is the oil we have here. And I noticed this after I was done cultivating in the springtime. I took the cultivator off and switched out a couple of attachments. Like I took the snow plows off, and I noticed this. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. It's like underneath the center, the belly of the tractor. So what I want to do today is I'm going to have to put the snow plow on the front of this for a couple of reasons. One, to start the tractor up. You guys know what this is like to start up without an attachment on it. The tractor just wants to go flying all over the place. And also, after I get done degreasing underneath the tractor, I don't see anything leaking up towards the top here. And the leak seems to be when the engine's not running. So I have a pretty good idea it's something down below. Also, when I jack the tractor up, I'll pull the wheels off it. That's why I'll leave the snowplow on it. And I'll try to get the tractor as even as possible. And we'll check it again tomorrow morning to see if there's any oil on the cardboard after I get done degreasing it and I jack it up. I'll probably pull the wheels off too. And this way it'll be easier to see what's going on. Axle seals seem to be alright. Usually get oil on the tires too, towards the bottom, if the axle seal was leaking. So what I'm going to do right now is, you don't need to see this because you've probably seen it already. I'll put the snowplow mount on it. I'll put the plow on it. We'll see if we can get it started. Another thing I want to do after I put the plow on it, I'll check the oil, make sure it's got enough oil in it. It has old gas from a little over a year ago in it. I did shut the gas off and I think I ran the carburetor dry. So I'm not so sure about the condition of the gasoline in here. I don't know if I'm going to drain that out or not. And I'll get back to you. Okay, so these older Graveleys usually have a wing nut that you undo to check the oil level. This doesn't. I'm pretty sure that's how these Postals came. What it has is a plug in it. You gotta pull the plug out, top it off with oil. As soon as oil starts coming out, you stick the plug back in. And that took a 3/4 inch socket for this plug here. Also, yeah, it also has the original caps on it. The hub nut caps, they're both still on it too. All right, so this tractor has to pretty much stay as a survivor. No way for me to duplicate it. I don't even know if these stickers are available and whatnot. I don't know. The original sticker on it's in pretty bad shape, but who cares? I don't care. The only shame of it is I don't know which owner that had this welded some kind of bracket on here or something like that. This could be ground down. I could grind it down, but I'm not worried about that too much. It's got gas in it. It's got a lot more gas in it than I thought. The gas is a little over a year old, so we're gonna go with it and see if it'll start. The gas, I took the cap off. The gas does not smell bad, so I'll set you up on the tripod and we'll give it a go and see if it runs. Now, another problem that I have here is I haven't been out here for about 2 weeks because of the high heat. I can't be out in the high heat after I had a stroke like 15 years ago. That's why you notice I always wear a hat too. So I have to weed whack around here. It's going to be hard. We'll probably be working on the tractor over here. I'll probably pull it down here. I'll pull the plow off and degrease the tractor. I might as well clean the whole tractor up, I figure. So I have that I have to do. My father's 56 Gravely has an oil leak too. I noticed oil under that. We have this 57 Gravely here, the restoration. I still have to order the hood decal for it. The paint's got to be pretty cured now. And from 1936, when they came out with the Model L series tractors, have this tag, and I think it's from 1936 to 1966 they have this tag on it. They stopped using the tag in 1967. My 1967 L8, which I think it's actually an L8 or C8 rather, but I call it an L8 so we can tell these two apart here. This is a 73 C8. The one in there, like I said, the plow tractor is a 67 C8 probably, but I call it an L8. The ID tag on these tractors here or down here, it only has the ID tag. It doesn't have any other it's a serial number. It doesn't have any other information on it like this one does here. You know, use mobile this, use mobile that, and whatever. Or how much they pay mobile, or mobile paid that. I don't know what the story was with that. So let me get you set up on the tripod. We'll try to give it a start. I'll probably most likely put the rest of the tractors away. I'll leave this one by the door. I'll have to do some weed whacking today, so we can work around here a little bit. I mean, this place is a mess. There's the wood for the door. The door's all rotted out. It's got holes in it, so I'm going to have to replace the door. There's a lot to be done around here, and I lost 2 weeks because of the way the heat was. I can't take it out here in that heat, you know. I'm getting too old for that. So I'll see you in a bit. I also ordered a magnetic sign, little sign, that says United States Postal Service. It says United States Postal Service with the eagle on top. It's magnetic and it'll fit the hood. So I ordered that. That should be in the mail. I don't know if I'm going to just start this up and let it run, and then we'll end this video here, and then in part 2 I'll have everything all degreased. We'll pull the wheels off it. I definitely have to pull the tow hitch off it too. We'll pull that off and stick the bolts back in where they go into the transmission there, because I only added that on. I had that here so I could ride around and cut the grass when I was just giving it a run. And let's get to it and see if this thing will start. Holy crap. Yeah, this thing's got some compression. I don't know, I'm going to say this engine had to be rebuilt along the way. I don't know how many owners this thing had. It probably got auctioned off by the government or something. Man, it's got some compression. I was happy when I first got this, and I put the points in it and everything, and I drained the gas out, and I was impressed how much it doesn't smoke, and it's got a lot of compression. You know, so unfortunately I had to add 2050 motor oil. That's the only thing I had. I like to put like 1030 in these, especially these with the pull start. This only runs in the summertime. It never runs in the we don't plow with it or anything, so it never runs in the winter, so that's not a problem. I think I might just end this here and put this video up for you. And in the meantime, I'll probably get the magnet, United States Postal Service magnet. In the meantime, I'll, like I said, I'll pull the plow off it. I'll degrease. The whole tractor really needs to be cleaned. I gotta be careful how I clean it. I don't want to take any more paint off it if I could help it. And I'll probably either see you on the next one or I'll continue this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and take care. There was one more thing. If anybody's interested, I'm going to leave a 13-minute documentary on the Gravely from the beginning to, I don't know, I think that was filmed in the 80s or maybe 90s. I'm not really sure when it was filmed. But if you guys want to check that out, it's a pretty interesting documentary on the Graveleys. And that was it. All right, take care.